Have you heard the word Isekai? Probably don't know what that means. And for a long time, as a avid gamer and anime watcher, I've heard this word, and I really wasn't sure what it meant myself till I was explained. So Isekai is anytime you see or you watch an anime and your main character travels to another world. With that being said, I did start doing some research on Isekai anime, and today I came to give y'all my top 5 Isekai animes to watch if you're getting into anime, and also I have some that swing towards gaming as well. So today with my first, before I get started, please like, share, subscribe, and follow the page on YouTube, which is Elevated 11 Gaming, on TikTok, which is Elevated 11 Gaming as well. Also, the TikTok is starting to gain some traction. We're going to be posting this video Saturday or Friday night, depending on once we get done editing it. I also want to thank all my fans who are helping to make the page and content that much more fun. So, number 5 Isekai anime, Campfire Cooking. So, Campfire Cooking is an anime where the main character wakes up and he's in, like, I don't know if say it's the right way, a RPG type of game. You know, like the fairies, creatures in the forest, that type of thing. And from the other world that he came from, he was reincarnated. He has the ability to shop online. And he's also a great cook. So while he was in the woods, he was using this ability. And he started cooking some type of steak. And like usual in most shows, people cook in the woods, then all of a sudden a big monster comes. Well, what he ends up doing is he feeds the monster, and the monster tells him, if you keep cooking for me, I'll serve you. Well, come to find out, the monster that came up to him was like a triple S rank monster, or pet per se. So now that he owns the pet, he pretty much becomes super OP. I mean, crazy OP. And the food that he's cooking for the monster makes the monster stronger as well. So it's really different, and I would say it's a lighter anime. It hasn't been completed yet, but it's definitely worth watching. It's very entertaining, a couple laughs here and there. So, on to number 4. So, number 4 is a more controversial anime simply because of the different things that happen surrounding the anime. The anime is called No Game, No Life. So, you have 2 siblings who are the main characters. They are undefeated on any game, whatever. If you run up on them, they slaughtering you. I mean, ain't no way around that. You don't want to run up on them on no game whatsoever. I promise you that. And they even got like a name for their duo. When they link up and say, hey, this is what we doing. This the name of our character right now. They finna slaughter you. Well, in another world, there's a god who's watching over them. He invites them into a chess match. They end up beating him in chess. And again, they have not lost in any game whatsoever since they've been working together. So once they beat him in chess, he then transports them to their world, where games are the big decider for everything. There are no more wars. There nothing like that. So if you lose a game in their world, in the parallel world or the other world, you then end up having to be that servant or do the command of whatever the winner says. It's very funny. I highly recommend it for gamers for sure, because it also teaches you like little nuances about video games that you may not even think of. So it's an entertaining anime as well as an informational anime when it comes to gaming. So number three is more of a just I would say number 3 is more of one of those childhood animes that it's looked at worse today than it was at the time. At the time, it was really popular, and it kind of brought a lot of people into anime. Inu Yasha. So what ends up happening is there's a well in this girl's backyard. So the well sends her into the past. I forgot how many years into the past, but during that time they had demons and sorcerers and just all kinds of creatures. So it sends her to towards an adventure, and she sees these demons tied to a tree off an arrow. So she removes the arrow, and when she removes the arrow, her adventure starts. Inuyasha, one of my favorite things about Inuyasha is the intro songs. Intro songs to this anime is tough, and it has some interesting characters as well. Nice moments, a lot of humor though, but it does have its serious moments as well. I watched the sequel to this. I wasn't as impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they did finish it because I thought they would never end. Definitely recommend for anybody trying to get into anime to watch this anime, because a lot of people who don't watch anime like that like this show. So just give it a try. Inuyasha. On to number 2. Number 2 is one of my favorite animes of all. Avid gamer. So when it comes to gaming, this show is just near and dear to me, because you ever start an RPG or MMO RPG game and you're like, man, I want to be strong. I just want, I want to be the top gamer, but I want to do it my way, where the game, my fighting style fits my personality. And this is one of those games. Bofy. It's about a main character. Her friend talks her into playing a virtual reality game, and she ends up starting the game up by herself, not knowing what she was doing. This is the first time she played a video game, so she puts all her stats into defense, and she ends up having a deep defense-based character because she doesn't want to get hurt, and she ends up just slaughtering people. I mean, like, it's really, if you're a gamer, you'll really, really enjoy this. It's lighthearted, and it's a female lead character, but she stays feminine. Like, a lot of times you get these female lead characters who are like very tomboyish, and it's not to say there's nothing wrong with a tomboyish lead character, but it gets played out over time. It's good to actually see a well thought out anime and female lead character. My number 1 Isekai of all time, and I'm not going back with nobody, Digimon. Yes, the original Digimon. As a kid, I was locked in. Can't even count to you. The music was great. The Digimon was great. Everything about Digimon was good. Digimon had one fatal flaw: how long it took to Digivolve. When you had a first Digivolution, I mean, it took up the whole show. But once you just was able to Digivolve the first time, after the first time, it started getting quicker. But voice characters for the Digimon was great. Digimon the movie was amazing. 10 out of 10. Like, one of my best childhood experiences I've ever had. With that being said, we have more content to come. And also, if you have topics that you want or videos you want to see, leave in the comments, and I definitely will do it. I'm here to cater to the fans and what the people want. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good day. Maestro, out.